outside. You're blocking someone. So if you could please move your car. Blue Honda HRV.
SLPL 2026 here at the CRNFC Paddle House. It's the women's doubles of the Yala Rangers and the recovery room, Arugambay. An important match for the recovery room. They'll have to rack up as much points as possible. Over in court 1, we have the Sharks taking on the Archers in the women's doubles segment as well. Have to get the score for that, but just about to commence in a couple of minutes. The women's doubles between the two teams on screen now.
And this is a very crucial game for the recovery room, Arugambay, which will decide their fate in terms of the points they stack up in this match. It will play a big role in deciding whether they will have a semi-final berth in this second edition of Sri Lanka Paddle League. If you are just tuning in, a very good morning to you. We are in day 3 of Sri Lanka Paddle League. Another full day of athleticism, agility and adrenaline pumping action. We've had some very tight games as well, especially in the latter part of yesterday. And everyone's geared up. We've got the supporters showing up in numbers. And as a player, I think it makes a huge difference when you have an army of supporters cheering for you. And especially whenever you have the Colombo Aces playing, you can hear a roar. Now, yesterday I was watching the match live on YouTube as well. You can hear the roar. You can basically hear and identify Viren wherever you watch it from.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Viren's voice stands out. Even if there are 100 odd people, his voice stands out wherever you are. Even if you're outside CR, I bet you can hear his voice, because that's how loud he is. And it goes to show, I think people sometimes can say it's a bit too much, but that goes to show the amount of passion he has for the team and how much belief he has in the franchise. And not a lot of people have that. And credit goes to him for how much he's taken the Colombo Aces franchise to another level. And I'm sure not many people know, but he's gone across multiple sports as well. So credit to him of how he's expanded over the last year. But now main focus on court 2, the recovery room, all to play for here. And if they get things right, semi-final berth is well within their reach.
Another interesting thing I notice is that the pace of the games. Sometimes some teams work really well when the pace is super high. With that ultra pace, they have more control, but sometimes when you slow it down, it doesn't really work in their favor as well. So it's important that you analyze, you identify what pace works for you best as a team, and also try to figure out sometimes when you have explosive players on the other end, you might want to slow it down as well. So it really is interesting because there are so many elements to look at in this game of paddle.
Yeah, and it goes to show many people might think it's sometimes a recreation sport that you can take up after playing maybe tennis or some other sport, but it goes to show that this sport is of high professionalism as well, and that's why it's one of the most popular international sports in the world. And you can see at the moment Yala Rangers still not getting to winning ways here, and they'll definitely have a say of how the recovery room can go about their campaign. And if I was playing for the Rangers, I'll do my best to just perform, not to damp the other team's hopes of getting into semi-finals, but perform and get a win under the belt. Because end of the day, you want to end the tournament on a high and not go back thinking you've not given it your all.
And that's what Yala is looking for at the moment, to end on a high. Now, Randy, one thing that's quite tricky is when you receive the service, especially how do you deal with the glass? Now, that itself is a big question for players who are just taking up the sport. Do you take it before it hits the glass, or do you wait for it to ricochet off the glass? That's a question that most players fail to answer as well. And it's very tricky with the pace of the ball as well. Sometimes when you slow it down slow and low, you don't know how to pick it up as well. So I think some of the better players are more experienced and they know with the angle of the ball, the way it's coming, where to take it, and I think that makes a huge difference, and that allows them the opportunity to return the serve and then set up the team to go for the finish as well.
Indeed, and we've seen multiple ways of how you pick up the ball from that first serve or second serve right throughout the past 3 days, and takes a lot of skill and a lot of thinking behind it, because if you don't get it right, like you said, it'll just be a free point for the other team. And also, when you get that return, you can't just return it straight to a player on the slow, because it can be a smashing opportunity, or it can be an easy opportunity to place the ball in maybe down the middle as well. So a lot of thinking of that first shot from the serve comes into play, and on point with that particular fact, Kihan, because paddle is a game of so much of mental battles as well. Forget about the physicality of this game. Mentally, I think if you're not strong, it's going to get to you in the game.
Absolutely, Randev. And the margin for error is so thin, right? Especially when you return the serve as well. Sometimes you want to get that lob in, but if it's not deep enough, you know the smash is coming in. And then sometimes you go for unforced errors as well, trying to just think about the lob and get a good return in.
Well, just a reminder to all the busy bees who've had work from Monday to Friday, and if you're just getting up on a Saturday morning, head on to, down over to the CRNFC Paddle House and come and watch what is going to shape up to be an exciting day 3, because we do have the semi-finals later on in the evening today. So quite a lot of paddle to come. I think today is the day with most of the matches, most number of matches as well, because in day 1 and day 2 we had 16 matches, and today I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have 20 plus matches. So do come and watch these matches here at the CRNFC Paddle House. And if you have your season pass, make sure you make use of it, because if you've not come over the past 2 days, at least you have Saturday and Sunday to come for. And those are the best 2 days to come and watch this tournament. So head on over. Well, again, Shenali is one of the strong players. I would say is one of the strong women's players in the league. She's been in and around the scene for quite a long time. When paddle has started here in Sri Lanka, and she's played a couple of tournaments as well, and she'll be wanting to make a statement and make sure that the recovery room get in to the semi-finals. And she's very passionate. You can see off the court as well. She voices out her opinions quite strongly. She supports the team, and that's amazing to see.
Definitely, Randev, she's a force to be reckoned with, and she packs quite a punch with those aggressive shots as well, as we've seen throughout the last couple of seasons. And another thing that really leads you to success as a paddle duo is the communication, how you interact and work as a team. And we've seen that work really well for some of the pairs. The communication, how they cover each other, and who decides who goes for the finish, whether you play on, you keep the rally alive, or whether you go for the finish. That sort of communication goes a long way in order to really understand your partner and to work as a unit. We have the Yala Rangers opening their account.
Well, just a quick update on Court 1. It was looking like a one-sided show, but the Archers have made a comeback, and they're on deuce point now. If they manage to recover this, it'll be 4-all in that game. And they do just that, I think. Yes, they've gone another game up, and it's 4-all. In the game against the Archers and the Sharks. And that's the beauty of the game of paddle, isn't it? You can always come back. And like you said, that momentum shift. Once you get momentum on your side, definitely power through. And that's what the Archers have done over in Court 1.
Yeah, it really is going to be an intense game between the Archers and Sharks. Well poised at the moment.
Maintain the tempo. Embrace the chaos. Withstand the pressure. Stay in the fight. Find the gaps. Exploit the weaknesses. Create the opportunities. And when your moment arrives, finish what you fought for. Don't just play. Endure.
Pitch. And I think rightly so, isn't it, Gihan? Because this game is going to be an entertaining one right through.
Vamos, vamos, vai, vamos, vai.